Travel the World presents 10 Best Places to Visit in California. California is known as the famous hub of big-name culture in the USA, and it is. This is the place where you'll discover Hollywood, all things considered. However, there's significantly more to this huge American state than well-known faces, film studios, and the entertainment meccas that go with them. It's additionally home to Silicon Valley, the worldwide base camp of numerous enormous tech organizations. What's more, remember the notorious Golden Gate Bridge. There's additionally some incredible normal magnificence on a proposal in California. There are monster redwoods to see, deserts and rock developments, and fabulous seashores along the coast. It's home to clearing scenes, grape plantations, and an assortment of urban communities that are just about as well known as the actual state. Think San Francisco, Los Angeles, and San Diego. Stuffed brimming with culture and great food, the best places to visit in California are captivating to investigate. Number 10. Redwood National Park. Home to the absolute tallest and most seasoned trees on Earth, Redwood National Park lies on California's Pacific coast in the northwest of the state. Set up in 1968, the recreation center secures the transcending trees and the different environments found in the old development woods. While the mountains, streams, and crevasses dabbing the area make for a fine sight, it is the huge redwoods that are the star fascination. These grand trees frequently overshadow 100 meters, and some are multiple thousand years of age. Climbing, mountain trekking, and horseback riding underneath them is a stunning encounter as regular history lies surrounding you. Redwood National Park's tough coast flaunts some especially emotional landscape. Here, you can go kayaking and whale watching, with the redwoods framing a wonderful setting to the segregated inlets and seashores along the recreation center's shores. Number 9. Santa Claus Barbara. Set in a grand spot between the lofty inclines of the Santa Ynez Mountains and the Pacific Ocean, Santa Barbara is one of California's generally lovely and pleasant waterfront urban areas. As it flaunts a grand mountain background, delightful seashores, and a radiant environment, it is normal charged as the American Riviera. Other than its stunning setting, the actual city looks a treat. Rich stops and enchanting Spanish-style structures spot the palm tree-lined roads. Of its numerous attractions, the Old Mission is the most well-known and noteworthy because of its beautiful engineering, blossom-filled nursery, and extremely old fine arts. As it is likewise home to dazzling cafes, store shops, and craftsmanship exhibitions, Santa Barbara is regularly seen as an upmarket objective. Lying only 160 kilometers toward the northwest of LA, it makes for a fabulous road trip or end-of-the-week escape, with numerous celebrations and social occasions held here consistently. Regardless of whether it's climbing along the picturesque coastline, surfing at the seashores, or visiting the close-by grape plantations and wineries, Santa Barbara positively has something that offers to everybody. Number 8. Napa Valley. Situated in California's Bay Area, Napa Valley has for quite some time been a mainstream traveler location and is celebrated for its delightful scenes and elite wineries. Cruising all over its moving slopes and rich grape plantations is the most ideal approach to investigate the locale's sights and view, albeit the streets can get very occupied in the mid-year months. While the vast majority come to test the valley's delightful wines, numerous connoisseur eateries, tasteful bistros, and grant-winning spas are likewise spotted about. All things considered, it is a superb spot to unwind constantly, with a lot of store-ins and extravagant resorts to entertain yourself at. Napa likewise offers incredible climbing, playing golf, and horseback riding, while sightseeing balloon rides over its untainted field make for a remarkable experience. The most well-known thing to do is leave on a wine sampling visit. The locale has more than 200 wineries for you to browse. Set among an endless supply of grapevines, the exquisite homes are dazzling to visit. Inspecting a portion of the magnificent neighborhood wines in the daylight is what's truly going on with Napa Valley. Number 7. Enormous Sur. Situated between the Carmel Highlands and San Simeon, Big Sur is an enormous, rough stretch of the Californian coastline. Consistent with its name, Big Sur covers a somewhat huge territory of the coast. Even though it doesn't have any authority limits, It lines around 70 miles, 110 kilometers, of California's popular Highway 1. The region is a magnet for voyagers on travels, who are drawn in by the mind-blowing rugged rocks, transcending redwood trees and amazing seashores along the course. Something other than a delightful view for passing through, the region likewise gives a lot of top climbing openings which wind their direction through the few state parks incorporated by Big Sur. These are home to sites, for example, the notable Bixby Bridge and rock towers at Pfeiffer Beach. Big Sur's transcending coastline bluffs and seas have gained a practically mythic standing. In that capacity, a great many individuals visit the district every year for its epic wild, staggering perspectives, and abundant open-air diversion openings. Number 6. Lake Tahoe. The biggest snow-capped lake in North America, Lake Tahoe lies high in the Sierra Nevada mountain range, riding the California and Nevada state line. Long a mainstream vacationer location, its excellent blue waters loan themselves impeccably to a wide range of open-air exercises, while various towns and urban communities spot its picturesque shores. Shining in the sun, Lake Tahoe stands apart superbly against the great mountains and woodlands that encompass it. The lake turned into an energetic winter sports objective get-togethers. 1960s Winter Olympics were held in Squaw Valley on the North Shore. Summer acquires climbing the mountains and the boat stumbles on the lake, just as days spent lazing on the shore, swimming, and BBQs. Lake Tahoe is an incredible spot to unwind, loosen up, and submerge yourself in nature. However, it additionally has some beautiful towns and urban communities to find. The Nevada side of the lake draws in card sharks because of its numerous gambling clubs, while Tahoe City and South Lake Tahoe have beautiful seashores. Likewise, Reno isn't excessively far away, assuming you need to go to a bigger city sooner or later. Number 5. San Diego. Frequently called America's finest city, sun-kissed San Diego is home to miles of brilliant sands, a laid-back surfer culture, and numerous top-notch attractions. The second biggest city in the state, it lies on Southern California's picturesque coastline, only north of the Mexican border. While relaxing on delightful seashores, for example, Mission Beach and La Jolla shores are an absolute necessity when around, San Diego likewise flaunts awesome galleries and authentic sights. A considerable lot of these are in Balboa Park, which is additionally home to the world-popular San Diego Zoo. Moreover, downtown has a lot of incredible shops, cafes, and bars, just as various excellent old structures, for example, Mission San Diego de Alcala, which feature the city's rich Spanish heritage. San Diego's warm environment loans itself consummately to a wide range of open-air exercises, with swimming, surfing, and water sports being exceptionally mainstream. Climbing and cycling along the dazzling coastline is likewise a flawless interest, and Tijuana is only a short drive away should you feel like a road trip to Mexico. Number 4. Death Valley. Home to a cruel and unforgiving climate, the fittingly named Death Valley lies in the bone-dry Mojave Desert. Set in a public park of a similar name, the valley flaunts striking scenes and marvelous landscapes. From snow-covered mountains to bright sandhills, the extraordinary desert scenes of Death Valley resemble no other spot in California. Spots of interest incorporate the beautiful vista of Zabriskie Point and memorable locales like Scotty's Castle, the Wildrose charcoal kilns, and remnants of apparition towns. The recreation center is additionally home to the fruitless Badwater Basin, which is the absolute bottom in North America, just as the red-hot Furnace Creek, perhaps the most sultry spot on Earth. There are transcending mountain runs just as epic ridges, steep canyons, and nurturing desert springs. Various climbing trails and off-road bicycle ways weave their direction around the recreation center's assorted desert scenes as well. As Death Valley covers a huge region, it's a smart thought to load up on water and gas before entering the public park. Number 3. Los Angeles. The second biggest city in the USA, Los Angeles is situated in Southern California, encompassed by the Pacific Coast, mountains, and valleys. Known as the City of Angels, the city offers a wide scope of attractions and seashores, including wild and insane Venice Beach in Malibu, the Sandy Jungle Gym supported by celebrities. Voyagers to LA can discover the absolute most popular entertainment meccas on Earth here, including Disneyland and Universal Studios Hollywood. Los Angeles is additionally probably the best spot in the United States to go looking for superstars. Travelers can search for superstar homes or shop at the planner stores in Beverly Hills that oblige the stars. Furthermore, in LA, explorers can likewise visit and eat at the very well-known eateries that the celebs and the rich and popular eat at. Number 2. Yosemite National Park. Quite possibly the most well-known and mainstream public park in the U.S., Yosemite is visited by a large number of individuals consistently. Situated in the western piece of the Sierra Nevada mountain range, the recreation center is home to a portion of the country's generally amazing and conspicuous vistas. Attractions incorporate Glacier Point, with extraordinary perspectives on the Yosemite Valley, the nature community and Yosemite Museum, and noteworthy spots like the LeConte Memorial Lodge and the Ahwahnee Hotel. Concealed among its strong pinnacles, clearing gulches, and unending verdant woodlands are incalculable lakes and streams, just as a horde of the picturesque path and ways. Climbing, rock climbing, and horseback riding around the distant wild are enjoyable. The recreation center is generally known for its colossal stone vaults and bluffs, which make for unmistakable and sensational sights. Besides the massive El Capitan and enormous half-dome, the recreation center likewise brags forests, the Goliath sequoia, and various transcending cascades. Of these, Yosemite Falls is the most tremendous. It plunges 739 meters down the lofty rock face. Number 1. San Francisco. Quite possibly the most well-known and visually appealing urban community on the planet, San Francisco is famous for its picturesque excellence, notable sights, and open, tolerating society. Set on a landmass with the lovely San Francisco Bay on one side and the Pacific Ocean on the other, it is one of the state's most well-known traveler objections. Frequently covered in fog, San Francisco's numerous slopes are home to a bunch of assorted neighborhoods where dazzling streetscapes with stunning old Victorian engineering are on show. Great theaters and galleries can be found around Union Square, while Fisherman's Wharf is the place of interest in the city. This is home to Pier 39, which flaunts extraordinary shopping, feasting, and amusement alternatives, just as sunbathing seals and perspectives on the Sound. From here, you can go on outings to Alcatraz Island and its well-known government jail, presently as a gallery. An exceptionally energetic yet modern spot, San Francisco has something for everybody to appreciate, and taking a ride on one of its streetcars is an absolute necessity. These shoot you to the highest point of its lofty slopes where you can relax in the stunning perspectives on the city and inlet underneath and see the notable Golden Gate.